Hello and welcome back, everybody, to another episode with your Toronto Blue Jays franchise and MLB 25 the show. And we are in the ALCS in year one. These Blue Jays looking to make a huge run, not seen since 1993. And we got to face off against the Texas Rangers. Lots of playoff history between these two teams, with Jose Bautista's infamous bat flip and Josh Donaldson sliding in at home to walk off Texas. But the Rangers have had the last laugh in this rival series, as they're the last team between these two to win a World Series. And looking at their pitching staff, it's definitely not the strongest we've faced in the playoffs so far. Their bullpen has got some depth to it, so that could be causing some issues. But their lineup offensively is what's got them here. Wyatt Langford, Duran, Seager, Garcia, Jake Burger, Josh Jung, Marcus Semien, Gary Sanchez, and Evan Carter, the speed threat at the number 9 hole. With Carter and Langford's speed in the outfield, it's going to be tough to get hits in the outfield. You got to hit them line drives and hope that they drop quick, or they got to be out of the park. And looking at the stats so far in the playoffs, Santander leading the team in home runs. Guerrero right behind him with 2. Varsho right behind there as well. Andres Jimenez, Davis Schneider, Addison Barter getting some game time in. Springer, Bichette. He's been very cold ever since the New York Yankees series. Ryan McMahon starting to heat up. He's still looking for his first home run in the playoffs. He's got 4 RBIs. Kevin Gausman, he's been lights out in the playoffs. A different story in the regular season. Chris Bassett definitely got roughed up against the Yankees. Jose Barrios had some struggles, but hopefully next appearance he can find a way to improve. And we will jump right in, people. It is game time. Well, for the first time since 2016, the Toronto Blue Jays are in the ALCS, and they do not want to have this miracle run end in Texas, as Toronto and Texas got history, and Toronto's been on the better side the last 2 times, and they hope to continue that run. On the road here will be a tough test to start this series off, but we got to find a way to get hits against Jacob deGrom. If we can get him out of the game early, we have a shot. John Schneider looking to lead the Blue Jays. Thoughts of him being fired early on in the season, but he's held on to his job and he's rallied this troop. They were first in their division heading into September, but they faltered, but found a way to get back into a wild card spots. And ever since that run, they've been heating up. Texas won their division at 96 wins, so close to a 100-win season. And a few years removed from a World Series title, they're looking for their second in franchise history. Jacob deGrom, one of the better pitchers in the league. If only he could stay healthy, a 2-time Cy Young Award winner in 2018 and 19. His last appearance, not his best stuff, so hopefully we can find a way to rattle him early on. 0-1 count to Andres Jimenez, leading off today. And he gets a hold of this one. It's going, has a chance. And caught shy of the warning track. So Andres Jimenez almost starts this game off with a bang. And Davis Schneider hitting second, Guerrero third, Santander fourth, Ryan McMahon, Bo Bichette, Varsho, Kirk, Lucas, Barger, Springer, Pajas, Vaughn, and Jonathan Clase on the bench today. Davis Schneider 1-1 count. Looking for something that he can take. And he's got a hold of this one. 104 off the bat. It is out of here. Davis Schneider. His playoff start has been huge for the Blue Jays. His second home run this postseason. Didn't hit one against the Yankees, but man, oh man, that one got out of here in a flash. And the Blue Jays have an early 1-0 lead thanks to Babe Schneider here off of Jacob deGrom. I mean, that one is right in on the hands, but Davis Schneider times that beautifully. And the Blue Jays can celebrate an early 1-0 lead. And hopefully we can find a way to rally. 1-2 count. Vladdy looking for something he can take deep. The pitch. And the slider got him. Jacob deGrom takes a little heat off there on the slider. You know, it's 90 miles an hour for a slider. 2-2 count. Tony Taters. He's watching that one for a full count. deGrom wanted the call there. Little disagreement with Blue. Full count. Santander trying to find a way to extend his team lead in home runs. And the curveball. Back-to-back pitches there. The high seam fastball drops it in with the curveball. But Davis Schneider gives the Blue Jays a lead early on here in the first as we go to the bottom half and look to defend the lead with Kevin Gausman taking on the Texas Rangers lineup. Kevin Gausman taking the mound. Second postseason appearance. His first one against Minnesota was anything but awesome. 7 innings, 0 earned runs, whip under 1, 9 strikeouts, and a walk rate under 5%. This man came to play in the playoffs. Regular season doesn't mean anything to him. Wyatt Langford leading off for Texas, hitting 125 in the playoffs so far. And on a 2-1 count, right up the middle, chopped over Gausman's head. Leadoff man is on base here for Texas. And the speed threat is on first. Wyatt Langford firing up his team here, getting the first hit of the day for the Rangers. Little chopper. Gausman gave it a little ole. He could have stopped that. 1-2 count for Duran. The pitch. Struck him out with the splitter on the outside corner. Gausman's best pitch for a strikeout. That splitter's got some nasty break. And Duran, no chance there. Swinging for dear life. Now Corey Seager, one of the dangerous hitters in the lineup. He's going to pop this up to third. And Ryan McMahon will make the catch. So the speed threat stays at first. Corey Seager wants that one back. Looking at the lineup here, Texas got Garcia, Berger, John, Semyon, Sanchez, and Carter up next. Hitting .235 offensively as a team. And not awful. I thought he'd do a lot better with the lineup they've had, but anything can happen in the playoffs. Adolis Garcia hitting well over 300. 1-2 count. Caught looking with the splitter. Oh, Gausman got him. 2 strikeouts in the bottom half of the first. Gives up 1 hit, but the Blue Jays still have the lead with McMahon, Bichette, and Dalton Varsho coming up next against Jacob deGrom. Trying to find a way to get him out before the 5th inning would be ideal. Ryan McMahon has been one of the hotter hitters for the Blue Jays in these playoffs. Still looking for his first home run. In a 0-2 count, deGrom with the pitch. High heat strikes him out. 98 upstairs. Oh, his 3rd strikeout so far on the day. Ryan McMahon. Ooh, he couldn't even see the ball there. Bichette. Now a 1-2 count, trying to get his game going, and he misses that slider somehow, somewhere. That slider fools him. Dalton Varsho, 0-1 count. Looking to keep the inning alive, and this curveball could have been smoked, but just underneath. And it's going to pop up to center field to end the second. As we go to the bottom half here with Texas. Looking to do some damage against Kevin Gausman with Berger, Young, and Semyon next up. Now a 3-0 count. Josh Young on deck. Jake Berger grounds one. And that's going to be McMahon making that play look easy. Leadoff man is retired. Berger, not known for his speed. Didn't have to take too much time there. Now a 2-2 count for Josh Young. Gausman with the pitch. And right back at him. This time he grabs it. And 2 up, 2 down here for Texas. Trying to quiet the crowd here where everything is bigger in Texas. The Blue Jays trying to take game 1. 0-1 counts. Semyon, chop to Bichette. And he's going to fire one over. 1-2-3 to the Rangers. And the Blue Jays still have a 1-0 lead through 2. One hit for each team, both pitchers. Feeling it early on here, Semyon. Feeling the frustration early on. Now Kirk, only 1 RBI in the playoffs so far. And he's just going to roll this one over to third. And the little man, with his stumpy legs there, can't find a way to beat that throw. You gotta love Captain Kirk. Nathan Lucas getting his first start in the playoffs. Full count. And a backdoor slider. What a pitch from Jacob deGrom. It didn't look like it was going to catch the edge, but it does. That had some nasty break on it. Wow, Nathan Lucas thought he had a walk. deGrom says not so fast. Andres Jimenez, 1-2 count, trying to keep the inning alive. And this one is smoked. Could be in the gap. It's over Garcia's head. And it's off the wall. And that's going to be a double. Jimenez in at second with 2 outs. And a chance to extend the lead now here in the top of the third. That is huge 2-out hitting. That's what you're going to need if you want to get to Jacob deGrom. Extend the innings. Andres Jimenez. Well done there. Davis Schneider. Solo shot last time he was at the plate. Full count. And he's going to draw a walk. Jacob deGrom can't get out of this inning just yet. 2 on, 2 outs. And Vladdy up at the plate. Struck out his first time. Postseason average of 300. Looking to do some damage. deGrom trying to get out of a jam. The pitch. And this one is hit into right. But can't drop in time. Garcia is there to make the catch. Not enough in the gap. And the Blue Jays strand a couple runners. 1 run, 2 hits through 3 innings versus deGrom. As they hit in the bottom third with 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Texas. Another former Yankee catcher. Gary Sanchez leading off. 3 home runs, 3 RBIs in the playoffs. But he's just going to ground one to Bichette. And he'll fire one over. Leadoff man is retired here for Texas. Evan Carter, speed threat at the 9-hole. He'll hit one hard to Bichette. This time he throws it over quickly. 2 up, 2 down to start things off quickly in the bottom of the third. Not making Kevin Gausman work too much here. Only 30 pitches so far. Wyatt Langford, 0-2 count. And he got him with the slider. Wyatt Langford sat down. Singled earlier, but Gausman comes back and strikes him out to end the third. As Gausman's got some nasty break in his pitches today. And that slider being one of his better pitches. Texas could be in trouble here in game number 1. A 1-0 count for Tony Taters, leading off. deGrom with the pitch. And this one is going to be smoked into left against the shift. Santander is going to reach second, and that's going to be a leadoff double here for the Blue Jays. A chance to add on to their lead here against deGrom and the Rangers. Clutch hit in there from the veteran. Not out of the park, but knowing where you got a hit against the shift, that is going to be a huge bonus here to start this inning. As that one ripped off the bat. I think even if there was no shift, that would be a double. 0-2 count to Ryan McMahon. The pitch. And this one has a chance to go. It's back, and off the wall. 1 run is going to score. Ryan McMahon has a double. And it's 2-0. Back-to-back doubles to start this inning. Blue Jays offense is feeling it here against deGrom. Ryan McMahon. Been one of the hotter hitters in the playoffs for the Blue Jays, and he's come up clutch time and time again. What an addition at the deadline to acquire him from Colorado. A team that's going nowhere anytime fast. Blue Jays definitely needed an upgrade. Bo Bichette trying to get out of his funk right now. Man on second, no outs. And this is shot into left, jammed a bit on the hands. That will be caught. With the speed in left field, there's no way that was going to drop. Runner retreats back to second. Varsho, 0-2 count. Can't catch up to the high heat on the outside corner. 98 up top. deGrom 6 strikeout on the day. And he's still throwing it hard for someone of his age. My goodness, how is his elbow not falling apart? Alejandro Kirk, Captain Kirk, looking for a chance to bring in a run. The pitch is just wide, so that's going to draw a walk. Extend him in there. 2 on, 2 outs now on top of the fourth. 0-1 counts, Nathan Lucas. Looking to prove he can stay in the lineup, and this one grounded right to second, and that will retire the inning there as we go to the bottom half. But thanks to Ryan McMahon, the Blue Jays have doubled their lead. 2 runs, 4 hits through 4 against Jacob deGrom and the Texas Rangers. Hoping they can find a way to add on some more runs here to help secure a Game 1 victory. 2-0 count. Duran leading off, and he's just going to ground this right to Bichette, who's having a busy day so far. No errors so far is what you want to see. Leadoff man is retired. So Texas trying to find a way to get man on base. Corey Cedar, he popped up his last at bat. They're on a 1-2 count. Gosman looking for a put-out punch. That's going to fly in the left field, and Schneider is there and make the catch. 2 up, 2 down here for Texas as their offense. Still looking for a way to heat up here against Kevin Gosman, as he's found a way to keep the ball in the park. 2-2 count. The pitch. High heat struck him out. Garcia's down on strikes. And the Rangers shut out through 4 innings with only 1 hit against Kevin Gosman. And this man is built for the playoffs, apparently. Regular season can be a struggle. Josh Spores now comes in out of the bullpen for Texas. His 3rd appearance of the postseason, as our goal of kicking Jacob deGrom out early has paid off. Now 5th inning, Jimenez takes one into right, and Garcia is going to be there, as that's an easy fly out there. Leadoff man is retired. Jimenez not known for his power, but he does hit the rare solo shots in this franchise. Speaking of solo shots, Davis Schneider already has one in this game. 1-2 count. Spores with the pitch. And he struck him out with the slider there. 89 miles an hour. Had some heat on that. Now with 2 outs, Vladdy trying to keep the inning alive. Spores has some heat on his pitches, so hopefully Vladdy can find a way to turn this into something, as this is smoked. It's back, going, and not enough, as that's at the warning track in center. Caught. No luck today for Vladdy. So he's looking for a 3rd straight series home run opener, home run. Jake Berger now leading off. The former Miami Marlin, acquired in the offseason last year by Texas. 1 for 8 versus Gosman in his career. And an 8 that 2 for 9 as that liner goes past McMahon. And that's going to be a hard hit single. Man on first, no outs now as Texas has the tie-in run at the plate. Kevin Gosman trying to keep runs off the board. Next pitch. Right to Drell for 1. Can it be 2? What a double play. Vladdy showing off the Gold Glove defense there. He's not getting it done offensively, but man, oh man, he's helping out defensively. What a dive and a stem from that big man there. And Kevin Gosman doing what Garrett Cole cannot and cover the first bag. Marcus Semien now leading a chance to extend this inning, and he does. Nathan Lucas not going to make a dive and attempt on that. So a 2-out hit here. Chance for a rally for Texas to keep this inning rolling. Semien getting some love from his first base coach. Gary Sanchez looking to tie things up. 1 swing of the bat. Watches the sinker for a strike. This one he's going to hit right back up the middle, and Bichette can't get there. So a second 2-out single. 2 on, 2 outs. Go ahead, run at the plate. Number 9 hitter at the plate. Evan Carter. Full count. Kevin Gosman with the pitch. And this one right to Bichette. And he's got him, so the damage is avoided here. Kevin Gosman appreciates it. He's fired up. The Rangers have 4 hits now through 5. But the Blue Jays still holding on to a 2-0 lead as they try and find a way to extend some more runs here against the Rangers bullpen. Comparing the starters today, Kevin Gosman has definitely had the better job, you could say. Santander leading off. And he takes this one into right. It has a chance. And it's hanging up. It's going to be caught at the warning track. Not deep enough there. Tony Taters, where's your power? We want to see that 40 home run guy. Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2 with a double in the RBI's last appearance. Missing on that fastball. 0-1 count. 146 home runs in his career so far. Would love to see him get his first home run in the playoffs. But that is lined past the third baseman, making him 2 for 3. Same spot, and he had that one lined up. Can't throw the same pitch twice in the same spot. Ryan McMahon on base with 1 out. Bo Bichette. Average keeps on dropping. 1-0 count. This one hard into left. It's back. And off the wall. Bo Bichette in at second. McMahon in at third with 1 out. And the Blue Jays have a chance to extend the lead. Oh, that's a clutch hitting from Bo Bichette. That is the hitting that we would like to see out of Bo Bichette the rest of the playoffs. Unfortunately, that one couldn't leave the park. But man, oh man, we see more of that. You know Bo is back. 2-0 count for Varsho. The pitch. And this one chopped. Bichette caught. And that's going to be a double play, so no run score. As Texas finds a way to get out of that. 3-run lead turns into a double play. And now Texas still has some life. Wyatt Langford chops one to Bichette. Got it, and he's got him. 95 speed will not help him there. Wyatt Langford can't beat it out. Ezekiel Duran, 1-2 count. Gosman at 73 pitches so far. Maybe one more inning to work. But he's going to strike out Duran there with the splitter. Nasty stuff from Kevin Gosman, his 5th on the day. And that splitter's got some nasty movement on it. If he leaves it down, it's one of the worst pitches to hit in all of MLB. Corey Cedar now. Watching for a strike. 0-1 count. Looking for his big moment in this series. And this one smoked in the center. Caught shy of the warning track by Varsho. As that's the hardest hit ball of the day for the Rangers. But goes nowhere as Dalton Varsho covers that one in a hurry. Hobie Milner now comes in for Texas out of the bullpen. 1-2 counts. And Kirk is going to get plunked in the butt there. Leadoff man on base for Blue Jays. Nathan Lucas, 0-2 count. Man on first. Lefty on lefty. Smoked right to Semien. And he smothers that one up in style. Oh my goodness. Thought that would have had a chance for a double, but no. Andres Jimenez now. Man on first with 1 out. Looking for something in the gap. Kirk with his speed. He's going to try it. Wild pitch. Oh, he's caught on that. Even with Kirk's speed, we thought we'd give it a shot. But Mr. Captain Kirk, not built for stealing bases. He's just meant for throwing people out. 1-1 counts. Jimenez hits a slow chopper to short. Not enough speed there, and the Blue Jays can't add on to their lead. Milner does his job out of the bullpen for Texas. And looking at the game so far, Schneider 1 for 2, Man 2 for 3. And Max Scherzer coming in to replace Kevin Gosman, making his 3rd appearance and facing his former team, who are still paying him to this day, and now paying him to play against him in the ALCS. Odolis Garcia leading off. Texas, one of their better hitters. But he hits a hard grounder right to Vladdy, does it himself. Leadoff man is retired. The cutter on the hands there, still hitting it at 104. Vladdy does that with ease. 1-2 count. Jake Berger. He's got some power in his game. The pitch jammed. Jimenez can't get there, and that's going to be a single. 1 out single for the Rangers. Tie and run at the plate here in the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 count. Josh Jung looking for something to hit, and this one popped up. Jimenez this time will get there as he makes the catch for 2 outs now. The man on first. Tie and run at the plate. And Max Scherzer, Mad Max, hold him down. Semien for MVP. 1-1 counts. The pitch. Chop to Bichette. Dives. Throws. What a play by Bo Bichette. Oh my goodness. Put that in the highlight reel. Bo Bichette. Oh my goodness. Everyone questions his defense, but if he can keep making plays like that, the questions will go away. Wow. Now Jacob Webb coming in for Texas. This is the 4th bullpen pitcher of the game. They'll wear out their bullpen early on in this series, but Schneider will pop this up behind plates, and Sanchez makes the catch. Oh, get that cough out of the way. Try and get rid of this cold. Vladdy, 1-2 count. And he strikes out on the sweeping curve. Nasty breaking stuff from Jacob Webb there. Santander 1 for 3 with a double. Looking to put something in play, keep this inning alive. Pitch. And this one has a chance. It's back, and caught at the wall. Oh my goodness. So many of these hits where you think you're going to leave the park, and they just say, just kidding. But 2 runs, 6 hits through 8 as Texas looking for a comeback here. Gary Sanchez leading off. Max Scherzer still in the game. 1-1 count. And this one roped into center, but Varsho makes the catch. Definitely appreciate Varsho. 1-2 count. Evan Carter trying to get on base with his speed. Schneider can't get there in time. That will be a single. And now a speed threat on base with 1 out. He can score from first with a double. Wyatt Langford, 0-2 count. And chop to Bichette. Not going to think 2. He gets his man, and Vladdy with the scoop at first. So tie and run at the plate. Runner at second. 1-1 count for Duran. Chopped. Ryan McMahon with the throw. Gets him, and Vladdy with the splits. Oh my goodness. One of the best first basemen defensively. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That looked like that hurt. And now we go into the bottom of the 9th with Cedar, Garcia, and Jake Berger. As Texas trying to find a way to avoid being shut out and tie this game up. Jeff Hoffman coming in the game. 4 for 4 in save opportunities in the playoffs so far. 50% strikeout rates. And the lefties are not hitting anything against him. 3-1 count for Cedar. And that's going to be a walk. So not the best start here for Jeff Hoffman. 0-2 count. Adolis Garcia. Hoffman with the pitch. Got him. The slider struck him out. So a double play can end it. Jeff Hoffman with his nasty slider. Got Garcia chasing as that one looked like it had a chance to stay in the zone but kept breaking away. 11-inch pitch break. And a spin rate of almost 2,700 RPM. Garcia right there chose to swing, and that was his mistake. Oh, breaking his back. Jake Berger now. Power hitter. Chops one to Bichette for 1, 2. Double play, and the Blue Jays win the opening game in this series, and they have a 1-0 lead. And a chance for home field advantage now. Oh, that is huge. That is what they needed to do. Texas lineup got shut down by Kevin Gausman and the bullpen. And the Blue Jays offense does just enough to take a 2-0 win here in Texas. That's a good start to this series. We got to find to do more offensively. We got 7 hits. We just couldn't bring in some runs when we needed to. But pitching was the reason why we won today. Until next time, people, we will see you guys in Game 2. Till then, we are signing off saying sayonara. And that's bringing home the World Series back up north. Bye, everybody. Peace.